Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. Well, I'm trying to get back into a pattern of putting out videos on a fairly regular basis again. If anybody was wondering how sick I was for a little while there, if you compare my videos from like late March to right now and you think my clothes look looser, my face looks thinner, that has nothing to do with the background or the lighting. That is correct. I lost 17 pounds in under 6 weeks. I haven't regained any of that yet, but I've regained a little bit of balance here. I'm trying to get back into things. So, anyway, so let's start off with Biden. Biden came out and said that anyone who is offered, what is it? His words were, if you are offered a suitable job, then you must take it or you will lose your unemployment benefits. So, first of all, tell me who decides what is suitable. I mean, are the hours suitable? Is the pay suitable? Is it in a field, that is really something that works for you? Is it accessible by transportation? You define suitable. Who defines suitable? And the answer is, in this case, the employer decides if it is suitable. Many Americans, just like the last crash, the 2008 crash, what is going to happen here, in spite of all the claims, is that people that have been laid off, their old jobs no longer exist, even sometimes if they're called back to the jobs that they worked previously. They're going to come back or find another job at a lower rate of pay. And if it is lower than what they're getting on unemployment, then is that suitable? Look, there's all this talk about, nobody wants to work. No, nobody wants to work at your poverty wages with no benefits. They don't want to put themselves under stress. And for what? They want to be able to spend time with their families and so forth and so on. We work our jobs to support our livelihoods. When employers expect us to adapt our livelihoods to support the jobs, the jobs need us. The employers need us. Far more than we need them, really. So it's time for the employers to step up and act like we are the assets to them that we are. Any employer that has employees should understand that the employees are the biggest assets they have. And they need to treat us as such. We need to be more important than their stock price. We need to be more important than their investors. Without more investment coming in, the fact is, without more investment coming in, a company can still grow if they turn a profit. How do you turn a profit? By keeping your employees happy. if you're always hunting for and having to train new employees, if you're having to turn down business because you cannot keep your employees, then you need to freaking treat your employees as the assets they are. Now, what makes me absolutely sick about Biden coming out with this is that he comes out and says this during what amounts to a gas crisis. When I've been passing by gas stations that are closed down. They have bags over the pumps. They're out of gasoline. Other places are charging $3.50, $3.60 a gallon. Can you imagine having to pay $3.50 or $3.60 a gallon to drive back and forth to a minimum wage job? So that's the other thing that makes me sick about this. He's telling this, where's that $15 wage? Where is that $15 wage that you promised on, that you campaigned on? You. But then you pass it off to Congress. What happened? What happened? FDR didn't have to pass it off to Congress, did he? And if he did, he forced Congress into passing it. But one way or another, it was instituted. Even George W. Bush was able to raise the minimum wage. Was Bush more capable than Biden? I'm not going to compare brain cells between those two. All right. So, oh yeah, good paying union jobs. Oh, you have to take suitable employment according to what the employer finds to be suitable. What does that say about his commitment to unions, to workers' rights? He just shot himself in the ass with his claim of support for workers' rights. Right here, he just admitted he does not care about workers' rights in the least, at all. He cares about the corporations. He cares about the rich. That's what he cares about. All right. Where's the child care assistance that he promised? Where's the child care assistance? You want people to take these jobs when many of them are going to have to wind up paying for child care that they may not be able to afford. In many cases, taking a job at a lower wage than they were at before, and they were barely scraping by before. Let's bring up the fact that before the pandemic, tens of millions of Americans were reliant on food stamps, even though they worked full time, which means that you and I subsidize corporate profits for Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot, just on and on and on and on and on. McDonald's and Burger King, whatever. We subsidize their corporate profits. Every person that is working full time should not have need of public assistance. They should be earning enough to live off of. And I mean live decently. I don't mean some high-end apartment and driving a Lexus or a Hummer. But they should be able to provide for their basic needs without having to work 80 to 100 hours a week. They should not have to, never get to spend time with their children or their family or their friends, just have a social life. You know, they should be able to provide basic needs on the income of a minimum wage job. So where's all this assistance that, the higher wages, the, child assistance, and all of this, the unions, the support for workers' rights? Where is all that? No, if you're offered a job, you've got to take it. Doesn't matter how shitty the job is. I mean, the employer can cuss at you at the job interview. But if they offer you a job, you've got to take it. It's going to be considered suitable employment. So, yeah. Like I said, he shot himself in the ass with this. And he showed just where his loyalties really lie. You cannot turn away from this. You cannot make excuses for this. If employers want people to work for them, they need to offer pay and benefits which attract workers and retain workers. So, that's where this is. Share this video. Talk about these subjects. If you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. I'll catch you in the next one.